This is the weekend jazz lovers have been waiting for. Jazz Fest is Friday and Saturday nights. It's also a very special year for the music festival, celebrating 35 years.
Carrie Lazarus interviewed one of the headliners, singer-songwriter Todd Rundgren. Here's tonight's conversation.
Syracuse is so excited to welcome you to Jazz Fest on Saturday night. It's a special year, the 35th anniversary.
As I understand it, yes, it's humbling experience.
There's been a lot of music greats who've played on that stage. You are going to bring a different type of music.
And since it's a festival style venue, we're not able to put up the full production that we do, but people should be aware of the fact that it's not so much a concert as a show. It's almost as if we're telling a story through the whole thing. And that hopefully will be entertaining enough to be able to survive without the usual production that we put up.
Syracuse is the last stop on your 28-city tour. You have been going almost every night since the end of April. You're not a kid anymore, Todd. How do you keep that fire burning?
I don't seem to have any problem with it, but I don't have the kind of lifestyle perhaps that a lot of musicians might have when they're not playing. I live on the island of Kauai, and I relax real hard when I'm at home. And for me, I'm in nature all the time when I'm not on the road. So for me, it's either I'm in a big hotel like I am right now in South Bend, Indiana, or I'm kind of out looking at the sky and the trees and the ocean, and that keeps me renewed, I guess.
Back to 1972 when your album Something Anything came out, and of course Hello It's Me became an instant hit. 45 years later, how have you evolved, would you say, as an artist?
Well, that evolution started immediately after Something Anything. I had 3 hit records off of Something Anything, but the record drew comparisons to other artists, and I didn't want to be repeating the work that other people were doing. So the record that came after that, A Wizard, a True Star, was a complete break lyrically and musically from kind of traditions and the direction that I seemed to be moving in. And that more characterized the pattern of my life after that.
You delivered the commencement address at Berklee College of Music last month. In the middle of this tour, you took a breath and you talked to the musicians of the future. What was your message to them? What is your message to young artists who would only dream of having a career as long and rich as yours?
Well, I didn't go to college. That was the first admission that I had to make. I didn't go to school and study hard like they did. I kind of got right out and got to work. And I wanted to remind them that if you're a musician at heart. You're not simply a musician because you have a job as a musician. And that's completely different than thinking of music as a career. It's thinking of music as kind of a personal religion. It's the way that I learn about myself and the world. It's the way that I most sincerely communicate with other people. So it isn't just simply making a living at music. It's living music.
One of the things that you said to the students, and I've read that you've said this, that early on you made a decision that you were not going to let what the critics said stop you from saying what you needed to say through your music.
People forget what the critics say. The thing that you did will outlast the criticism, and it'll either be better or worse in some ways, but that'll be there. Nobody goes back, or at least few people go back and read the reviews of a record. They go back and listen to the record again. I've always felt that I don't make music necessarily for the present. I want the music to still be worth listening to 5, 10, 20, 100 years from now.
Well, I will tell you, Todd Rundgren, we appreciate your time. And remember, as you're thinking about whether you should play just one more song at Onondaga Community College, remember 2 things. Number 1, it's the 35th anniversary of Jazz Fest. And number 2, Hawaii is just a couple of days away.
Okay. We'll take it to the mat then. All right.
Thanks so much, Todd Rundgren.
Bye bye.
Todd Rundgren plays Grand Rapids, Michigan tonight. Tomorrow is a travel day, and then Saturday he takes the stage here at OCC at 9:45 p.m.
And we will be live at Jazz Fest tomorrow. Jim Teskey will bring you the forecast live, plus Carrie Lazarus will join us as Jazz Fest marks its 35th year.